Okay, we've now spawned the labels here. Let's go ahead and let's add in a few items here. So for example, let's add in the fire projectile here. So function, let's say this is fire projectile. And in here, we're going to need to add in a timer here. So we're going to say let timer is equal to sk action dot wait for duration, and then we're going to do in this projectile here, we're going to do fire projectile rate. We have that wait for projectile here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go let spawn is equal to sk action dot run block, and it's going to be dot run block. And within here, we're going to go to self dot spawn projectile. Kind of neat. We need to put these into a sequence, so let sequence is equal to skaction.sequence. And we're going to say that here is going to be the timer and the spawn. Both sk actions, and then we're going to go to self.runAction. We're going to go to sk action.repeat action forever, and we're going to repeat the sequence forever. Okay, very cool. Now, let's go up to the top here and call fire projectile. Now, technically, the projectile is not going to do anything because we haven't set the projectile to move. So let's go into our projectile here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in another kind of another function here. We'll call this function move, or we can say, yeah, we can call this move projectile to top. And you notice how my functions are very English friendly. I know exactly what function move projectile to top means. It's not function, ASDF. So let's go to and call this move projectile to top, and what that's going to do is that's going to call this function here. Now again, we need to add in some actions here. We're going to say let move forward is equal to sk action dot move to y. So it's going to move to y, and remember y is up and down. We're going to move it to 1,000 at the duration of, we're going to make it the duration of projectile speed, because we already set that variable up, which is kind of neat. Then we're going to say that this is going to say let destroy is equal to sk action dot remove from parent. Let's put this in a sequence here. We'll say now there's two things we can do here. We could technically say, we can actually put this in one line. So we're going to say projectile, the node, dot run action. And this is important. If you want to attach actions to a specific object, you have to run the action with the object here. So we're going to say projectile.runAction, not self.runAction. Very important distinction there. We're going to make this sk action.sequence, and then we're going to run the move forward. Okay, and then we're also going to destroy. Now, why do we need to destroy it? Well, every time you spawn any item, it uses up a little bit of memory. Now, if a player was playing this for, like, say 30 minutes, well, that's a lot of sprites, and it could lag the game. Okay, so that actually works out pretty cool, and you can see that the projectile will move forward up to the top there. Now, once the fire projectile works, it will simply just add in and fire the projectile. All right, this concludes the tutorial.